Welcome to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle, and this is my TBR for the Christie's Missing Readathon. I'm so excited that they brought it back this year. This was a readathon that they started last year, and it is set during the 11 days when Agatha Christie went missing. I love this readathon. It is perfect because it is set in December and it fits perfectly with Cloak and Dagger Christmas. I'm a huge Agatha Christie fan, and I love everything about this readathon. So this readathon runs from December 3rd to December 14th. It is hosted by Berna from Berna's Bookish Adventures, Kevy from Say Kevy, Naomi from Naomi's Bookshelf, and a new host this year is Rachel from Rachel Fryman. And they have done a couple of things different this year that I am so excited about. So first of all, there are teams. There is a website that you can join and pick your team, and I'm just so excited about it. So I am Team Marple. I have decided that I am joining Team Marple. Our team captain is Berna. And so I'm just so excited about this. I am going to link to Berna's announcement video. If you haven't watched it yet, please do. Her announcement video is fantastic, and you can get all of the details about this super fun readathon. Okay, so the prompts are to, first of all, there is a group read, and they have chosen And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. And I've read And Then There Were None multiple times. And so I'm excited because I found an audio version of this book read by, I can't remember who it's read by. But I think that I'm going to listen to it this December. I'm very excited. And so I will definitely be reading the group read. The first prompt is to read a closed circle mystery. Now, I have done my utmost to find books that fit where I am with my read-through project. So I have, let's see, I think that I'm going to go, instead of the order that they've got here, I'm going to go in the order of the books that I need to read. So I might read some of these before the readathon technically starts. And I might not. I'm not entirely sure. But the next book up for me in my readathon is So Many Steps to Death, or originally called Destination Unknown. So I need to read this first, and it is set in Africa. And this is one that I have never read, and I actually know very little about it, and I'm very excited because there are very few Agatha Christie's where I can say that, because I've often seen the adaptation before I read the book, and so I love it when I can come to one completely fresh. So I need to read Destination Unknown. Then next up is her play Spider's Web, and I do not have access to her play, but I have the novelization done by Charles Osborne. So I am going to read that. And I am also going to include this for the prompt of a retelling or a book about Agatha Christie. And so a novelization of her play, I think, would count for this prompt. So that's what I'm doing there. Next up is Hickory Dickory Dock. This is a Hercule Poirot, and it also has his secretary, Miss Lemon. So I will be reading that. Then Dead Man's Folly, which is also a Hercule Poirot, and this one has Ariadne Oliver, and I love her. And then we have 450 from Paddington, which is a Miss Marple. And one of the prompts is to read an Agatha Christie featuring your team's detective. So this is the one that I am reading for that prompt. Then next up is Ordeal by Innocence, which is a standalone, and I am reading this for the closed circle mystery prompt, because this is one that is set at an isolated house, and when murder happens, there is a closed circle of suspects. So I am going to count that one for closed circle. Then one of the prompts, then the rest now are, I couldn't make them fit my read through project. So the next prompt is to read a short story. And so because it is December, I wanted to read The Adventure of the Christmas Pudding, which is an Hercule Poirot short story. And so that's what I am going to read for the short story option. Then one of the prompts also is to read a Golden Age author. Now, you could read Agatha Christie, and that would fit because she's a Golden Age author. But I just recently picked this up, and I really want to read it. So I am going to read Death of Jezebel by Christianna Brand. She is definitely a Golden Age author. She's a Golden Age author that doesn't get talked about very much. So I'm very excited. This was originally published in 1949. This has just recently been reissued through the British Library Crime Classics, and I'm very excited about that. This is the one that my friend James Scott Burnside always recommends. When we talk about Christianna Brand, he recommends reading this one, and so I was so excited that it's been reissued. At Elysian Hall, a grand exhibition space in post-war London, a cast has been assembled for a medieval-themed pageant show replete with knights in colored armor, real horses, and a damsel in a rickety tower on high. When death threats discovered by members of the troupe before the show, the worst comes to pass when the leading lady is thrown from the tower before the eyes of the audience by an unknown assailant, with all doors backstage also under observation. Faced with a seemingly impossible case, the wizened Inspector Cockrell and a fresh-faced Inspector Charlesworth begrudgingly join forces to uncover the killer hiding in plain sight. It also says here on the back that this novel is still regarded as one of the great masterpieces of the classic mystery genre for its fiendishly constructed puzzle, memorable setting, dumbfounding acts of misdirection, and thrilling denouement. So I'm very excited about that. And then the final prompt is a bonus one. It's a bonus team movie night. And so each team captain is choosing an adaptation for the movie night. And so Berna, for Team Marple, has chosen The Mirror Cracked from 1980. And I'm very excited about watching that because Angela Lansbury plays Miss Marple, and I'm so excited. So that's what I plan for the Christie's Missing Readathon. Are you going to be joining us for the Christie's Missing Readathon? If you are, join Team Marple because we rule. I'm very, very excited. And so I will post a wrap-up video at the end of the readathon. Subscribe to all the hosts because they are going to post some great Agatha Christie content during this readathon, and I'm just really very excited. So thanks to our fantastic hosts, and I'm really looking forward to this. So yeah, I will see you for another video soon. Bye.